the streets of New York City echoed with the voices of newsies, peddling the papers of Joseph Pulitzer, William Randolph Hearst, and other giants in the newspaper world. On every street corner you saw them carrying the banner for a penny a pape. Poor orphans in runways. The newsies were a ragged army without a leader, until one day amongst them, a leader arose.
Hey, Crutchy, where you going? Morning bell ain't rung yet? Get back to sleep.
I want to beat the other fellas to the street. Ever since I got the polio, it's taken me a little extra time to warm up my leg.
That bump in yours is a gold mine. You know how many newsies fake a lymphosympathy? That's why they calls you Crutchy, because they wish they had one too.
Yeah, pretend is one thing, but Snyder gets the idea I can't make it on my own for real. He'll lock me up in the refuge. For good.
Don't you worry about nothing. I got your back. Hey, what do you think of my latest creation?
Jack, you're a regular Michelangelo da Vinci. But how come he's always drawing pictures of mountains and valleys and stuff?
These streets suck the life right out of my old man. Well, they ain't doing that to me. You can keep your small life in a big city. Give me a big life in a small town way out west where a buddy can breathe. They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's spanking new. And while I ain't never been there, I could see it clear as day. If you want, I betcha you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty. And they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks will walk right up and say, welcome home, pal, welcome home to Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tales around the fire.
Except for Sunday when you lie around all day.
Soon your friends are more like family, and they's begging you to stay. Ain't that neat? Living sweet in Santa Fe. Hey, time for dreaming's done. Come on, them papes don't sell themselves.
Hey, blink, boots, specs, pigtails.
Hey, Race, papes ain't moving like they used to. I need a new selling spot. You got any ideas?
From Bottle Alley to the harbor, there's easy pickings guaranteed.
Try any banked up bum or barber. They almost don't know how to read.
Jack!
It's a crooked game we're playing, one we'll never lose. Long as suckers don't mind paying just to get bad news. Ain't it a fine life, carrying the banner through it all? A mighty fine life, carrying the banner tough and tall. When that bell rings, we goes where we wishes, weeds as free as stitches, Torbins washing dishes. What a fine life, carrying the banner home for y'all. Morning, miss. Can I interest you in the latest news?
The paper isn't out yet.
I'd be delighted to bring it to you personally.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, Jack, who's that?
Beats me. Whoever she is, she wouldn't want to hang out with anyone like us.
Hey, Crutchy, what's the leg say? Gonna rain?
No rain. Ho-ho, partly cloudy by evening.
They ought to bottle that leg of yours.
And the limb sells 50 papes a week all by itself.
I don't need the limp to sell papes. I got personality.
And don't forget, ingenuity. If I hit the headline, I'll make up a headline and I'll say anything I have to. 'Cause I do for a penny. If I take too many, weasel just makes me eat 'em after. Got a feeling about a headline. I smell
So
the
it must be a
headline.
trick.
Kids are gonna sell like we just giving them away.
Let us
Like
switch,
inside
then we'll
these
all
easy
be rich.
land
Don't know a better way to make a Newsies
day.
You wanna move the next edition? Give us an earthquake or a war. How about a crooked politician?
Yeah, me with that ain't news no more.
Uptown to Grand Central Station, down to City Hall. We improves our circulation, walking till we fall. We'll all be out there, carrying the banner, man, oh man. We're always out there, soaking every sucker that we can. Here's a headline, Newsies on a mission. Kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there, carrying the banner. See us out there, carrying the banner. Always out there, carrying the banner. Go!
Hey, look, they're putting up the headline.
I hope it's something really exciting. You know, like an earthquake or something. With a nice clear picture.
The trolley strike. Not again.
3 weeks of the same story.
They're killing us with that snoozer.
Make way. Step aside.
Dear me, what is that unpleasant aroma? I feel the sewers may have backed up last night.
Or could it be
The Delancey siblings.
Hey, Oscar, word on the street says you and your brother word on the street says you and your brother took money to rough up strike and trolley workers.
So, it's honest work.
Busting the heads of defenseless workers?
Gotta take care of your own, am I right? I heard your old man was one of the strikers.
He was.
So we took care of him.
Ow!
What's the matter? Can't stay on your feet?
Now that's not a nice thing to do to my family, Morris.
You ain't got no family.
The Newsies are my family. You mess with any ones of them, you mess with me.
And me.
5-1, Jack Skunksum.
Papes the Newsies, line up.
Good morning, Weasel. Did you miss me?
The name's Wiesel.
Ain't that what I said? I'll take the usual.
100 papes the wise guy.
I'll take 50.
50 for Ace. Next.
Morning, Mr. Wiesel.
50 papes for Crutchy. Have a look at this new kid.
I'm new too.
Don't worry, kid. Rubs right off.
I'll take 20 newspapers, please.
20 for the newbie. Let's see the dime.
I'll pay you when I sell them.
Funny kid. Cash up front.
But whatever I don't sell, you buy back, right?
This kid's a riot. Cough up the cash or blow. Come on, move along. Big Tails, let me see your money.
You have a very interesting face. Ever think of getting into moving pictures?
You think I could?
Sure, buy a ticket. They let anyone in?
Sorry, excuse me. I paid for 20, but you only gave me 19.
Beat it.
Hey, new kid's right, Weasel. You gave him 19. Now, I'm sure it was an honest mistake. On account of Oscar can't count to 20 with his shoes on.
Here.
Give him another 50 papes.
I don't
Here.
want more papers.
Now take a hike.
What kind of newsie don't want more papes?
I'm no charity case, and I don't even know you.
This here is the famous Jack Kelly. She once escaped jail on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage. Made all the papes. Oh, and I'm Casey, but my pals call me Crutchy, as you can see.
How old are you, kid?
I'm 10. Almost.
If anyone asks, you're 7.
Younger sells more papes. And if we're gonna be partners,
You said we want a partner.
Selling with Jack is the chance of a lifetime. You learn from her, you learn from the best.
If she's the best, what'd she need with me?
because this one's mug could easily sell 1,000 papes a week. Right, Crutchy?
Oh, yeah. Look sad, kid. Oh, we're gonna make millions!
I'm Les, and this is my brother David.
Nice to meet you, Davey. Now, my 2 bits come off the top, and then we'll split everything 70-30.
50-50. You wouldn't try to pull a fast one on a little kid, would ya?
60-40, and that's my final offer.
Deal.
That's disgusting.
That's just business. Newsies, hit the streets. The sun is up, the headline stinks, and this kid ain't getting any younger.
We'll be out there,
in trouble. Our circulation is down for the third quarter in a row.
We could use an exciting headline, Mr. Pulitzer.
What have we got today?
The trolley strike.
The trolley strike. That's not exciting. It's epic.
It's boring. Folks just want to know, is the trolley coming or ain't it?
Big photo track reader, sir.
Do you know what big photos cost?
But without flashy photos or headlines, how are we supposed to sell more papes?
We don't sell papes. Newsies sell papes.
That's ridiculous.
We don't sell papers. Newsies sell papers.
That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, we need to sell more papers. There's an answer right before your eyes, but you're just not thinking this through. Morris knows when she's cutting my hair. Trim a bit here and then trim a bit there. Just a modest adjustment can fatten the bottom line.
What if we cut back some personnel?
How about a few salary trims?
We could lower the price of the paper.
Bankrupting me even faster. Let me try again. Shaving is tricky, the razor should float. Shave me too close, and you may slit my throat. It's the simplest solutions that bolster the bottom line.
I've got it. If we charge the Newsies 60 cents per 100 instead of 50,
They'd have to sell 10 more papers to earn the same amount as always.
My thoughts exactly. It's genius.
it's going to be awfully rough on those children.
They'll be learning a real-life lesson in economics. I couldn't offer them a better education if they were my own. Give me a week and I'll train them to be like an army that's marching to war. Proud of themselves and so grateful to me, they'll be begging to pay even more. When there's dirt on our shoes, boys, my goodness, relax. Why throw them out? All we need is some wax. Listen well to these barbershop lessons, for they'll see you through.
When you're stuck in the muck, you'll be fine. You'll erase
Any trace of decline with the trim.
and a snip and shine.
And the power of the press, yes, once again is mine. The price for Newsies goes up in the morning. Just a few common sense, gents. That's the bottom line.
Hurrah!
Now get out.
Paper, evening, here.
Sing to sleep, why don't you? Extra, extra, terrified flight from burning inferno. You heard the story right here. Thanks.
You just made that up.
Did not. I said she heard it right here. And she did.
My father taught us not to lie.
And mine taught me not to starve.
Hey, just sold my last paper. Kid's a natural, Jack.
I got one more.
Sell it or pay for it.
Buy a paper from a poor orphan.
Oh, you dear thing. Of course I'll take a newspaper. Here's a dime.
Thanks.
Born to the breed.
This is so much better than school.
Don't even think it. As soon as Pop goes back to work, we go back to school. You see, our father tangled with the delivery truck on the job, messed up his leg bad, so they fired him. That's how come we had to find work.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Too bad about your dad.
Jack, it's Snyder Imps Gray! Run for it!
Hey, who was that?
That was Snyder, the spider. A real sweetie.
Runs a jail for underage kids called the Refuge.
The more kids they lock up, the more money the city pays them.
Problem is, all that money that the city paid them goes straight into Snyder's own pocket.
Do yourself a favor and steer clear of Snyder and the Refuge.
You look out of breath. You okay?
Yeah.
You all right?
Miss Meta, the critic from the New York Sun, just took her seat.
Thanks, Ada.
Hey, Miss Meta.
Jack Kelly, get yourself over and give me a hug.
Davy, Les, may I introduce Miss Meta Larkin, the greatest star on the Bowery today. She also owns a joint.
A pleasure.
Nice to meet you, kids. And these amazing young ladies are the Bowery Brigade, hardest working artistes in the city. Say hello, girls.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm David.
What are you, triplets? Ada, pleasure's mine, quite sure.
I'm Olive, howdy who, and this here's Ethel. Wowee! Real live troopers.
And who's this cutie pie?
I'm Les.
This is Les.
I'm Les.
You know what they say, girls.
Less is more. Places.
Thanks, Olive. Crutchy, how's the leg doing today?
Sunny with 0% chance rain.
That's my Casey.
Miss Meta, I got a little situation out on the street. Mind if I hide out here for a while?
Is Snyder the Spider after you again? Make yourself at home.
Hey, Jack, did you really escape jail off the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage?
You bet she sure did.
What would the governor be doing in a juvenile jail?
So happens he was running for office, and he wanted to show he cared about orphans and such. So while he got his mug in the pape, I got my butt in the back seat, and we rode off together.
You really know Governor Roosevelt?
He don't, but I do. Teddy's a regular patron of the arts. Been a real big fan of mine for years. By the way, Jack, can you pay me another one of these backdrops? Things have been going so well that I can actually pay.
I couldn't take your money, Miss Meta.
You pictured that?
It's really good.
Your friend is quite an artist.
Don't get carried away. It's just a bunch of trees.
Beautiful trees.
Exactly. The boy's got natural aptitude.
Geez, I never knew no one with aptitude.
Miss Meta, you're on.
Kids, stage songs you like. You're with Meta now. Ready, ladies?
Break a leg, Miss Meta! Why'd they tell her to break a leg? Don't they like her?
Don't worry, they like her. It just means good luck in theater lingo.
You guys can watch from backstage. I'm going out front.
See ya, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please welcome the magnificent Meta Larkins in the Bowery Brigade.
Well, howdy do, everybody. Welcome to my theater. Yes, sirree, it's a brand new century with a brand new set of rules for women, and the brigade and I are going to tell you all about them. Maestro, if you please. Dear Father, said I, won't you tell me the wonders my future may hold? Said he, Deborah Sue, what's the matter with you? You're a dame and dames do like they're told. He thought girls should be seen and not heard, but I'm planning to have the last word. I'm more than just a pretty face. Try to keep me in my place. You think there's all these big things ladies can't do, or is it that you're scared we do them better than you? I'm gonna take my turn at bat. There's also ways to skin a rat. George Washington found glory from the armies he led, but look what Betsy Ross did with a needle and thread. So don't be fooled by the powder and lace. I'm more than just a pretty face.
Well, hello again.
Hi, so where's the paper you promised me?
Sold out. What you writing?
I'm a reporter. I'm reviewing the show for the New York Sun, and I'm not in the habit of talking to strangers.
Then you're gonna make a lousy reporter. Name's Jack Kelly.
Catherine, what is that you're drawing?
Miss Men and the Girls. Here, maybe you can use it for your review.
You just drew this? Now? Wow, I'm impressed.
Hey, you two, you got in for free. At least pay attention, please.
I'm sorry, Meta.
She's more than just a pretty face. Try to put her in her place.
Well, to be fair, men can do certain things right.
Like burping after dinner and then snoring all night. Sad to see your bubble burst. But starting now, it's ladies first. Couple women doctors and reporters and cops
We want time for housework, but we'll lend you our mops.
I'm more than just a pretty face.
No, that's included.
More than just a pretty face.
See you in Congress.
More than just a pretty face.
We're ready.
Morning, everybody. Sorry we're late. Had to help our mom with something.
They got a meta. I was going to give me one.
What'd you do with the one you had? Sell her?
We have a father too.
A mother and a father.
Well, ain't they the hoi polloi?
So, how's it going today?
Ask me after they put up the headline.
Here it comes now.
New Newsies price. 60 cents per 100? What'd you just say?
They bumped up the prices of the papes. 10 cents more every 100.
What?
That's crazy.
We're gonna starve.
Starve!
Do that.
What are you all standing around for?
Jack, there you are. Get a load of this.
Like Pulitzer don't make enough already.
Babes to Newsies, line up.
Good joke, Weasel. Really got the guys going. Now, I'll take 100 and be on my way.
100 will cost you 60.
That's highway robbery. Me and the crew will take a hike over to the Journal or the Sun.
I'll save you the walk. They put the prices up too.
New day, new price. Same all around town.
Why the bump up?
I don't make the rules, so just work here. So you buying or you moving on?
Come here, everybody.
They can't just do that, can they?
But why not? It's their paper.
It's their world.
Don't we got no rights? We got the right to do what they tell us to do.
We got the right to protest.
And we also got the right to starve. Come on, everyone. Let's just get our papes and into the streets while we still can.
Here's the deal. If we don't sell papes, nobody sells papes. Nobody gets to that wagon till they put the price back where it belongs.
You mean like a strike?
You heard Davey. We're on strike.
Hold on, I didn't
We
say...
shut down this place like them workers shut down the trolleys.
And the cops will bust our heads. Half of them strikers is laid up with broke bones.
Cops ain't gonna care about a bunch of kids. Right, Davey? If we stick together, we can do anything.
Before you can strike, you gotta become a union. And a union's gotta have official membership.
What do you call them?
And officers.
I nominate Jack Kelly president.
So, what's next?
If you want to strike, the membership's gotta vote.
What do you say? Do we roll over and let Pulitzer pick up pockets? Or do we strike?
Strike!
The Newsies of Lower Manhattan are now officially on strike.
What's next?
I guess we've got a union.
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think we're nothing. Are we nothing?
No!
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think they got us. They got us.
No!
Even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by saying so.
And the world will know.
What's to stop some other kids coming along to sell our papes?
Just let them try.
No, we can't beat up on other Newsies. We have to stick together.
What's it gonna take to stop the wagons? Are we ready?
Yeah!
What's it gonna take to stop the scabbers? Can we do it?
Yeah!
We'll do what we gotta do until we break the will of might, will, and Joe.
And the world will know. And the Journal too. Mr. Hearst and Pulitzer, have we got news for you? We've been down to low. When we get our pay, instead of hawking headlines, we'll be making up today. And the ranks will grow,
And we'll keep getting free.
yeah! And the world will know that we've been here.
When the circulation bell starts ringing, will we hear it?
No!
Or what if the Delancey's come out swinging? Will we hear it?
No! When you got 100 voices singing, who can hear a lousy whistle blow? And the world will know that this ain't no game. That we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect day. See, the world don't know, but they pay our dues.
And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news.
And the die is cast, and the torch is passed, and our roar will roll, and the streets will glow, and our rage will grow, and grow, and grow, and so the world will feel the fire and finally know.
Newsies, circle up.
I'd say we launched our strike in the most auspicious manner.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but we sure scared the bejeebers out of Weasel.
I mean, did you see that the Lancey's? They didn't know which way was up.
So, what's next?
Now we spread the word. Let the rest of the city's newsies know about the strike. Strength in numbers.
You heard the man. Let's split up and spread the word.
I'll say Harlem. I got Midtown.
I got the Bronx.
I got Barry.
And, who wants Brooklyn? Come on. Blink. You telling me you're scared of Brooklyn?
I ain't scared no turf, but that spot calling gets me a little jittery.
Why is everyone so afraid of Brooklyn?
What are you doing here?
Asking a question. Have you got an answer? Why is everyone so afraid of Brooklyn?
Everyone's so afraid of Brooklyn because Spot Common is the toughest newsie in town.
Well, if you get Brooklyn, you hit the mother load.
Wouldn't a strike be more effective if someone in charge knew about it?
Hey, you got a name?
Catherine Plummer. It's my byline, the name I publish under.
She's a dame reporter for the New York Sun. Shouldn't you be at the flower show or the ballet or something?
Look, I know a great story when I see one. A couple of ragtag Davids take on a local Goliath.
Hey, that's good.
We never said that.
You didn't have to. I did.
I seen a lot of papes in my time, and I ain't never noted no girl reporter writing hard news.
It's 1899. Wake up to the new century, Mrs. Kelly. The game's changing. How about an exclusive interview?
I'd say we save any exclusive for a real reporter.
Look, I'm trying to do what's never been done before, just like you and your strike.
I don't know.
Do you see anyone else giving you the time of day? All right, so I'm just busting out of the social pages, but give me the exclusive, let me run with the story, and I promise I'll give you the space. Give me a chance. You help me and I'll help you.
Give her a chance. She's all right.
I'm with Boots. If a girl can sell a pape, why can't she write it?
Yeah!
Okay, here's a chance. You help us, we help you. Deal?
Deal.
Here's a story. Pulitzer and Hearst gotta respect the working kids of the city.
They can't just change the rules when they feel like it.
That's right. We do the work, so we get a say.
We've got a union.
Yeah.
Do you really think we could be in the papes?
If your protest shuts down a paper like The World, you're gonna make the front page.
You want a story? Be in front of the distribution wagon tomorrow, and you'll get one. And make sure your buddy brings that camera.
You can count on me.
Come on, Les, better take you home.
Aw, David, what are we gonna say to Mom and Pop when we come back with no money?
I guess some things are worth going hungry for. Jack, I'll meet you back here to head to Brooklyn.
You bet.
So, Mr. Kelly, what's your story? Working your way through art school? That drawing you showed me at the theater showed some real talent.
Art school? You kidding me? I'm just a newsie.
You're not just a newsie, you're their leader. What are your hopes for tomorrow's protest?
Today, we stopped our newsies from carrying out papes, but the wagons still delivered to the rest of the town. Tomorrow, we stop the wagons.
Are you scared?
Good question. Do I look scared? But ask me again in the morning.
Good answer. Good night, Mrs. Kelly.
Hey, Plumber, write it good. We both got a lot riding on you.
You heard the man. Write it good. No pressure. Newsies stop the world. A little hyperbole never hurt anyone. With all eyes fixed on the trolley strike, there's another battle brewing in the city. And if I could just write about it. Come on, Catherine, the kids are counting on you. Oh, you poor kids. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, gritty, sour puzzles. Ha! It's a cinch. It could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because I may have mentioned I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? That's a girl? How the heck is that even legal? Look, just go and get that there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guy some ink, and when it dries, just watch what happens. Those kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, you watch what happens. And who's there with her camera and her pen? As boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. A modern-day David is poised to take on the rich and powerful Goliath. With the swagger of one twice his age, armed with nothing more than a few nuggets of truth, Jack Kelly stands ready to face the behemoth Pulitzer. Now that's how you turn a kid into a legend. Give those kids and me a brand new century and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die. The fight is on, and I can't watch what happens. But all I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been. And it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's begin.
Is anybody else coming?
Don't got a clue.
We need backup.
Newsies need our help today.
Newsies need our help today.
Tell 'em Brooklyn's on their way.
Tell them Brooklyn's on their way.
We're from
Brooklyn.
We are
Newsies.
We are Brooklyn. Newsies. Just got word that our buddies is hurting, facing total disaster for certain. That's our cue, boys. It's time to go slumming. Hey, Manhattan, the cavalry's coming. Have no fear. You know you got your back and lay back. Brooklyn's here. We'll get your payback and some payback. We're the boys from the beaches of mine. Prospect Park and the Navy are here. Strikes ain't fun, but the shore is exciting. Loud and clear. Brooklyn's here. Borrowed that gave me birth. Friendliest place on earth. Pay us a visit and see what we means. And when you do, we'll kick you halfway to Queens. Now them soakers is in for a soaking. What a sad way to end a career. They's not jokes, but the face things are joking. Loud and clear, Hyan's here, Flushing's here, Richmond's here, Woodside's here. So's the Bronx! Brooklyn's here, loud and clear, we is here.
Are we doing the right thing?
Sure we are.
Maybe we put this off a couple of days?
No.
Listen, now is the time we take a stand. Like it or not, come on, Davy. Tell him.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way. So let us seize the day.
Hey, Jack, look what I made. It's good, huh? Strike!
That's great. Davy.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare
dance and seize the day. Once we've begun, if we stand as one, someday becomes somehow, and a prayer becomes a vow, and the strike starts and now.
Sun is up and the birds are singing. Step right up and get your papes.
You working or you trespassing?
Hey, who are they?
Scabs.
If they think they can just come in here and take our jobs.
We can handle them.
Let's soak them.
No, we all stand together and we don't have a chance. Jack?
Listen, Pulitzer thinks we're a bunch of good-for-nothing gutter rats with no respect for nothing, including each other. Is that who we are?
No!
For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in this town, I beg you, throw down your papes and join the strike.
Please.
I'm with you.
Me too. You're kidding, right?
At the end of the day, who are you gonna trust? Them or them?
What the heck? My father's gonna kill me anyways.
Yeah!
Now is the time to seize the day.
Now is the time to seize the day.
Answer the call and don't delay.
Answer the call and don't delay.
Wrongs
We'll be righted if we're united. Let us seize the day. Houston to Harlem. Look what's begun. One for all and all for one. Strike! 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 Oh, strike! Now is the time to seize the day. Now is the time to make him pay. Nothing can break us, no one can make us quit before we're done. One for all and all, for one for all and all, one for all and all, for one.
It's time these kids learned a lesson.
Newsies, it's the Bulls!
You can't run forever, Kelly. Get it, Morris.
Nosy needs you, Jack. Get out of here. Hold him on. What's the matter, Morris? Can't stay on your feet? That sound familiar to ya?
Obstructing justice? It's off to the refuge with you. Take the kid away.
Crutchy!
Jack, run! Nosy's forever!
Jack, Kelly, you get back here. Somebody grab that hooligan.
Is one enough?
Let me go far away, somewhere they won't never find me. And tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my day. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe.
Dear Jack, greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Morris soaked me real good with my crutch. Oh
yeah, Jack. And this is Crutchy, by the way. These here guards, these rude. They say jump, girl, you jump, but you're screwed. But the food ain't so badly so far, 'cause so far they brought us no food. Ha, ha. Anyway, so guess what? There's a secret escape plan I got. Tie a sheet to the bed, toss the end out the window, climb down and take off like a shot. Maybe though, not tonight. I ain't slept and my legs still ain't right. Hey, but bullets are he's going down, and the jacket was thinking we might just go like you were saying. When it's with no buildings in your way, and he's riding Palominos every day. When that train makes I'll be fine, good as new. But there's one thing I need you to do. In the alley you said that a family looks out for each other. So you tell the fellas for me to protect one another. The end. Your friend, your best friend, your sister, Crutchy.
We got creamed yesterday by them goons. Our strike really struck out.
Heard they arrested Crutchy. Did they get Jack too?
No one's seen him. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
You get a load of these glow mugs. Are these the same heroes who made the front page of the New York Sun?
Front page of what?
Newsies stopped the world. Now there's a headline even Davy could sell.
Would you look at that? It's me!
Wait till my old man get a load of this. I won't be the last for the time tonight.
You got us in the pape?
You got yourselves in the pape. Where's Jack? Did they take him to the refuge?
We think he ran away. Can we please just drink in this moment? I'm famous! How much does being famous pay? You don't need money when you're famous. They give you whatever you want, gratis, such as a pair of new shoes with matching laces,
A permanent box at the sheep's head races.
pastrami on rye with a sour pick.
My personal mug on a wooden nickel.
Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at your lousy wood statue. Noggin with all the muckety mucks, I'm blowing my dough and going deluxe. And stare at me, ain't that pretty? It's my city, I'm the king of New York.
Watch with a chain twirling.
My very own bread and indoor toilet.
A barber shop haircut that costs a quarter.
A regular beat for star reporter.
It's great punk, she's the king of New York. I'm the king of New York.
We would suck, feeling pitiful.
Bunch of wet noodles,
Pulitzer's poodles. I gotta be either dead or dreaming. 'Cause look at that pape with my face beaming. Tomorrow they may wrap fishes in it. But I was a star for 1 whole minute. Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Wait and see, this is gonna make Moses know that he's king in their hand. What's hard to shoot in front of the sun? I won't hide from you
everything I owe you for the first backdrop, plus the 2 new ones, and just a little something extra to the counter because I'm gonna miss you so.
Miss Meta, you're a gem. Thanks.
Just remember, Jack, if you're going somewhere and it turns out not to be the right place, you can always go somewhere else. But if you're running away, nowhere's ever the right place.
I gotta get out of the city. It's killing me.
Maybe you should read this letter first. Specs dropped it off where you were painting.
Hey, Miss Meta.
Why, hello there! NEWSIES JR, you're making your own headlines, aren't you?
Well, that's what we thought. You haven't seen Jack, have you?
He's been painting all night. How can I help you?
Well, we'd like to hold a rally for the Newsies tonight, but we need a safe place to do it.
And you want to use my theater?
Please.
Hey, that's good, kid. You should go into acting. Just so happens we're dark tonight, so the theater's all yours.
Wow, thank you.
Happy to help the cause.
Davy, there you are. Did you find Jack? Is he here?
He'll be right out, Miss Plummer, and thank you for the swell review. It really helped business.
I'm just doing my job. Jack, there you are.
And that's my cue to exit. See you rebels back here at 6. Viva la resistance!
How about letting a pal know you're alive? Where were you? We couldn't find you.
Ever think I didn't want to be found?
Do you see the paper? We're front page news.
Good for you.
Above the fold.
What's with the attitude? Catherine wrote a great story.
Thanks, Davy. Jack, everyone wants to meet the famous Jack Kelly.
Even Spot Collins sent a kid to say, next event, you can count on Brooklyn. How about that?
But we got stomped into the ground.
Yeah, but with press like this, our fight is far from over.
Jack, you have to come to the rally tonight. The Newsies need you. They listen to you. They look up to you. You're their leader.
Save your breath. It's hopeless.
Hey, Jack, where is that supposed to be?
Santa Fe.
It's beautiful.
Soon as I get me enough money, I'm gonna move there.
Hey, it's good to have a plan.
Nah, it ain't a plan, just a dream. Another dream that ain't gonna happen, like the struck.
But it's not just a dream. Not after tonight's rally. We're a citywide meeting where every newsie gets a say and a vote. And we do it after working hours, so no one loses a day's pay. Smart?
You wanna know how smart it is? Take a look at this.
Wow, what is it?
Pulitzer putting the big boot to the Newsies.
Jack, that's amazing. You have some real talent. You should be inside the paper illustrating and not outside hawking at it.
Are you kidding me? I'm a newsie.
Which is exactly why you have to come to the rally tonight.
How would quitting now do Crutchy any good?
Come on, Davy. There's not much time. We have to go spread the word.
I have to go too. I'm late. Jack, I hope I see you at the meeting.
See you tonight?
I'll think about it.
Should have kept that big mouth of yours shut.
What the heck?
End of the line for you, Jack.
What?
Well, Mr. Pulitzer, how can you express so much sympathy for the trolley workers and yet have none for the Newsies?
Because the trolley workers are striking for a fair contract. The Newsies are striking against me.
That Jack Kelly seems to be quite an effective leader.
I have it on a good authority that Jack Kelly was arrested for stealing food and clothing. I want a public example made of him.
Mr. Pulitzer, that Jack Kelly is here. He looks pretty roughed up, poor boy.
Ah, the guest of honor, right on schedule. And I'll peep out of you, young lady. You're enough trouble as it is. Which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer? Or thief and escaped convict?
Which one gives us more in common, Joe?
Impudence is in bad taste when crawling for mercy.
Crawling? Dragged is more like it. You may run this city, but there are some of us who can't be bullied. Even some reporters.
Such as the one that made you yesterday's news? Talented girl. Come here, Catherine. I trust you know my daughter, Catherine. Yes, my daughter. Now you might be wondering, why the nom de plume? I offered Catherine a life of wealth and leisure, but she just decided to pursue a career, wanted to do it on her own.
Jack,
Don't trouble the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plate full of his own. Wouldn't you say Warden Snyder?
Hello, Jack. I saved your old bunk for you at the refuge. The other delinquents will be so excited to see you back behind bars.
Defy me, Jack, and I'll make sure your friend with the crutch never leaves the refuge.
Mr. Pulitzer, I do wish you'd reconsider.
Answer me, Jack. Do you want all your little pals rotting away in jail because of you?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Now, I'll tell you what. If you speak against this hopeless strike tonight, I'll see to it that your pockets are filled with enough cash to take you to... Where was it?
Santa Fe.
There ain't a person in this room who don't know you stink.
And if they know me, they know I don't care. What do you say, Jack? Do we have a deal?
Welcome, Newsies of New York City. Welcome to my theater and the start of your revolution. Long live the resistance!
Hey, Davey, where's Jack?
Yeah, we want Jack. Where is he?
Sorry, kid. No sign of him yet. Looks like you're doing a solo.
You can do it, Davy.
Newsies of New York, look at what we've done. We're making history. We've got newsies from every pape and neighborhood here tonight. Tonight we declare that we are just as much a part of the newspaper as any reporter or editor. We are done being treated like kids. From now on, they will treat us as equals.
You want to be treated like an adult? Then start acting like one.
And here's Jack.
Listen, Pulitzer raised the price of papes without so much as a word to us newsies. Now that was a lousy thing to do. So we go on strike. But we got to be realistic. How long can you go without making money? However long, believe me, Pulitzer can go longer. Mr. Pulitzer has personally given me his word that if we disband the union, he won't raise the price of papes for another 2 years. I say we take the deal. All you gotta do is vote no on the strike. Vote no.
Here's your money, Jack. You should feel very proud of yourself.
That was some speech you made.
What do you care? And who said you could look at my drawings?
Meta gave them to me.
Give them back.
Is this what it's really like? 3 kids to a bed and vermin everywhere?
Why should I tell you anything? You double-crossed us to your father. Your father!
Joseph Pulitzer may be my father, but I wanted to make my own way without his help. I told you my professional name was Plumber, and it is.
I don't know what to believe no more.
Jack, you have to believe me. I'm on your side. But I need to know you didn't turn your back on your friends just for the money.
I ain't seeing no more of my pals beat up and tossed into jail. No matter how long we strike, your father ain't giving up. I don't know what else to do.
But I do.
No, I'm through. No way.
Really? Jack, really? Just because you're boss doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you know when to recognize the right ideas.
Okay, listening.
The strike was your ideas. The rally was Davy's. And my plan will take us to the finish line.
The Children's Crusade? Now there's a headline.
For the sake of all kids at every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse, I beg you, join us. With those words, you challenged a whole generation of people to want to help each other.
I can't believe it. I mean, people like you wouldn't give me a time of day. Yet here you are, taking up the banner.
Jack,
why?
We all need something to believe in. I believe in this story. I believe in you. And so do the Newsies.
We gotta let your father know that the next century belongs to us.
Exactly. If we publish my words with your drawing, and if every worker under the age of 21 read it and stayed home from work, or even better yet, came to the Newsies Square and protest with us, even my father can't ignore that.
Only we got no way to print it. Your father owns all the printing presses in town.
Except I know a printing press you would never think we'd use.
Then why are we still standing here?
Let's go, come on.
The seller of your dad's newspaper.
The janitor's been working here since he was 8 and hasn't had a raise in 20 years. He's with us 100%.
You bring enough newsies to keep us covered?
You could hold a hoe down in here with all we got, and more are on the way.
Good job. Tell them to keep it quiet.
Good to have you back.
Let's do this thing.
Inside the next room is my father's very first printing press. Just think that while he snores blissfully in his bed, we'll be using his own printing press to take him down.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
So that's what they print the papes on?
That's right. As we print the papes, Race, you'll pass them on to the Newsies, who will spread them out to every working kid in New York. After that,
It's up to them.
I can see why they tossed little girl down the cellar, but I think she'll do the job. A little grease and she'll be good as gold.
This is my friend Hannah. She knows just about everything there is to know about printing.
You work for one of the papes?
As a matter of fact, I'm Mr. Pulitzer's secretary.
Whoa!
And I'm proud to be a part of your revolution.
Ain't that something?
Jack, let's get rolling. We have to get these papers in your drawings to someone who will be very interested to see them.
It's just, I didn't think I could ever feel like this. Like something I believed in, something important was actually possible. There's change coming once and for all. You makes the front page, and man, you is major news. Tomorrow they'll see what we are, and sure as a star, we ain't come this far to lose. Here they come. This is a story we needed to write that's been kept out of sight, but no more. In a few hours, by dawn's early light, we'll be ready to fight us a war. This time we're in it to stay. Talk about seizing the day. Write it in ink or in blood, it's the same either way. Squeeze them until they pay.
Words of Union leader Jack Kelly. We will work with you. We will even work for you, but we will be paid and treated as valuable members of your organization.
Here we go.
Good luck, Jack.
You too, Catherine. This is for kids shining shoes on the street with no shoes on their feet every day. This is for kids sweating blood in the shops while the bosses and cops look away. Look at us all standing tall, blaring and raring to brawl. Armies of guys who are sick of the lies, getting ready to rise to the call. Once and for all, there'll be blood on the wall if they down. We think they're running this town, but this town was shut down without us. 10,000 kids in the square, 10,000 fists in the air. Show you what's gonna put there once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for all. There's change coming once and for all. You're getting too old to reach to behold it. A new world is coming for you, and Joey is too. Till once and for all, you're gone. Once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for
The entire city is shut down. No one is working anywhere, and everyone is blaming you.
They're all calling the mayor, the publishers, the manufacturers, in such language.
Hey, you can't just barge in here.
How's everybody doing this morning?
You're behind this. We had a deal.
And it came with a money-back guarantee. Thanks for your lessons on the power of press.
These youngsters put out a pretty good paper. Very convincing.
No doubt written by my daughter.
I'd sign her up before someone else grabs her away.
I demand to know who defied my ban on printing strike material.
We're your loyal employees. We wouldn't dare take our business elsewhere.
The old print and press in the cellar.
This all began because you wanted to sell more papers, but now your circulation is down 70%.
Why didn't you just come talk to us?
Guys like Joe don't talk with nothings like us. But a wise reporter once told me, a real boss don't need all the answers, just the smarts to snatch up the right one when he hears it.
Take a look around out there, Mr. Pulitzer. In case you ain't figured it out, we've got you surrounded.
You can't get a pape or a shoe shine.
You can't send a message, ride an elevator, or cross Brooklyn Bridge.
You can't even leave your own building.
So what's your next move, Joe?
Miss Kelly, may I speak with you alone?
You can do it, Jack.
I can't put the price back where it was. There are other considerations.
I get it. You need to save face in front of all these folks. I'm young. I ain't stupid.
Thank you for understanding.
But I got constituents with a legitimate gripe.
What if I reduced the raise by half and got the other papers to do the same? It's a compromise we can all live with.
But you eat our losses. From now on, any paper we can't sell, you buy back. Full price.
What's to stop Newsies from taking hundreds of papers they can't sell? My costs will explode.
No newsie's gonna break their backs hauling around papers they can't sell. But if they could take a couple extra, they might sell them, and your circulation would begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all live with.
That's not a bad head you've got on your shoulders.
Deal?
That's disgusting.
New York City, we won!
Governor, this is the talented young man I told you about, Jack Kelly.
Pleased to meet you, Jack. I'm told we once shared a carriage ride. May I?
Whoa, yes, sir.
My fellow citizens, today you demonstrated the power of standing together for what is right. I believe the power of future in your hands will be bright and prosperous. And Jack, your drawings have brought another marriage maker. Come on out, Casey. Your pals are waiting.
Who's
Casey. If you're wondering who Casey is, I'm Casey, but you can still call me Crutchy.
Crutchy!
Newsies forever! Look what I got you. A little gift straight from the refuge. Now look who's wearing the handcuffs.
It's Snyder the Spider.
Ain't looking so tough no more, huh?
Jack, with those drawings, you made an eloquent argument for shutting down the refuge. Be assured that Warden Snyder's abuses will be fully investigated. The Delanceys, take him away.
So long, sucker!
Mr. Pulitzer, sir, I have an idea.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you, Jack, for reminding me that we all need to fight for justice whenever we can. Best of luck to you, pal. Newsies forever!
Woo! Jack, I had a brilliant idea. Yes? Well, actually, Hannah, my secretary, had a brilliant idea, but I agree. I want you to draw political cartoons for my paper.
Me?
If one of your drawings convinced the governor to shut down the refuge, what might daily political cartoon do to expose the own dealings of our government's back rooms?
That's brilliant. You can be hired at double the standard rate.
Well, with the strike settled, I better be hitting the road to Santa Fe.
But you can't leave now.
Jack, you just got hired as my father's professional cartoonist.
Plus, what's Santa Fe got that New York ain't? Sandstorms?
Better yet, what New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us. And we's family. And we's begging you to stay.
Didn't I hear something about a strike being settled?
Babes to the Newsies, line up.
So, what do you say, sister? I got your back and you got mine. Deal?
Deal?